my line of work, I see a lot of this town. And Franco's is one of the better things to catch my eye. How long mom and pop stores will survive on this block, I don't know. But the appetite for pizza will never disappear. Which means jobs like mine will always be around. Now some people say, pizza by bike, come on. And I say, don't knock it if you haven't tried it. All the potholes stirs up the sauce a bit. Extra flavor. I won't kid you though. This town, it's a hustle to stay ahead of the game. And the pressure for sales sometimes pushes me to the limit.
Hey, how we doing? I'm doing all right.
Bike Walk are good people trying to do something good for the community.
Here we are.
They're cool with me filming for social media. I guess this is what they call on-the-job training. And I'm going to learn a lot more than I bargained for. Yeah, the trouble with best laid plans, sometimes they never get off the map. I'm sure glad that wasn't the case with the Black Diamond Trail. With a less than 5% grade, the trail's a pretty smooth sail when I need to deliver to Trumansburg. But for now, I got this turnoff to get up to the hospital. I'm not one to turn down a challenge, but I think my boss has got to tone down their expectations of what I can handle on this bike. Considering I have to walk most of this trail up. I haul only one bottle at a time of this precious cargo. The latest of energy drinks to give you superhuman results. So exclusive, we sell only a sip at a time. Ah, well, time for another commercial. Oscar here is a pretty good guy. Another unemployed actor, taking what they can get.
Here it goes. Cheers. Whoa, yeah. Yeah, that's good stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, I'm feeling like a bike ride.
Let's go.
Yeah, man. Oh, they're moving.
We'll speed up the frame rate so you don't have to wait for the
Nice.
hallelujah
Oh my
moment.
God. Like I never forgot how to walk.
No, of course. You can't help but hamming it up a bit.
Look at him go!
That's like
Every job worth its salt has a public service component. You can't get more public service than Ithaca's jungle. My boss gives away a lot of food. And it gets to the people who need it most.
All right, here you go, man. Take care.
Okay, I admit it. Sometimes I get a little bit nervous on this bike. My next port of call is in them thar hills. Well, this is my last 6-pack of Ithaca homebrew, and I'll call it a day. Whoa, who do we have here?
Oscar? Oh. How we doing, Oscar?
Alright, so
Well, no boost juice deliveries today, you know. Pretty easy going. Nice fire you got here, though. Nothing camping?
something like that.
Last delivery of the night, my friend.
Don't we put the whole thing on, or?
Well, if you're gonna be in the delivery
Feels
business,
a little down on your luck here, man.
you're going to be in the listening business too.
You want to talk about it?
I don't want to bother you, man.
Oh, come on, I'm here.
See that bike right there? Spent every last dime I had on that. Didn't save any for rent. Used to love riding, so I built the best bike I could and lost my apartment. I can't afford
Poor
to get
guy. Succumb to the
First,
dark
last,
side of
security.
high-end bike
another
culture.
do that.
The money suck.
So here I am.
Okay, here I go. Out on a limb again.
Well, how about this job offer for you? Part-time during the summer. Deliveries just like I do. Think about it. Better get going here, though, Oscar. Oh, it's good running into you.
Thanks, Arthur.
Well, for the grace of God, my next home could be a campsite. That is, if my legs ever give out. Who says there's no professional development in my field? Do I look like a guy who can deliver on rollerblades? Apparently, my boss thinks so. Two weeks of training, and I'll be expected to be rolling at Cornell delivering champagne for parents' weekends. I appreciate the faith, but that will be like pulling a rabbit out of a hat. Oscar jumped on that delivery job. Since that last video for Boost Juice went viral, we do a lot of 5Ks. Who knew Oscar had the sales chops and the looks for social media? I think it's safe to say that Boost Juice helped turn Oscar's life around. Okay, even if you had 1 million followers, the chances of a delivery biker owning a yacht are pretty slim. For me, I'm happy to be a man of the streets. Not too many barriers keep me from my customers. You see a guy on a bike delivering the goods, and you know there's still some life in this place. I like to think that as long as I'm on a bike, I'll have a home in this town. I'm contractually obligated to have this fast-moving downhill scene. I'm just glad to get back in sight of the main trail in one piece.
My grandfather always liked for me to ride back into the center of old Ithaca, where all the history lives. He said to take it in while I can, because it's not going to be around forever. Although, they did make good use of the old high school. But tall buildings seem to be taking over most of downtown. Right now, I'm riding down Cayuga Street, where construction trucks take up most of the road. Less traffic when I turn onto West State Street. A pretty nice block. Unfortunately, to get where I'm going, I gotta ride the rest of State Street, all the way to the end. This is the part of town where I've gotta put my hood up. Yeah, and I gotta keep an eye out for anything that gets a little too close. There's a mural here that pretty much says everything about this block. I also ride past this mural pretty often. I'm sure this guy would be glad to know that we're in a Green New Deal, where you can find a bike lane on almost any street. No. Where the ones they have are well maintained and connected. Nope. And where I'm safely separated from traffic? Double no. I guess I can get across in 12 seconds, but I can't imagine what someone in a wheelchair would do. Grandpa always told me to go visit Europe, where there are entire countries dedicated to bike culture. He says I can ride along the inlet waterways for miles, under fragrant apple blossoms, with other human-powered friends, always by your side. He never knew that you could find all this right here at home. You just have to search it out. My mom put me on a mission for the day, to explore the creek that runs through Coy Glen. She challenged me to find the source. All these poor souls who tried to source the creek, but never made it back. Alive, anyway. Well, I'm not going to be one of them. Mom says I have to be back by dinner time. Of course she would have to pick one of the more remote creeks, which makes me bike uphill for about a mile on a road that follows the gorge. She always liked to say, if you got no pain, you got no gain. Another great idea that belongs in the last century. But I gotta admit, it feels pretty good to see the top and get to where the fun really starts. My coach says I gotta stay in training over the summer. I'll be rowing varsity crew this fall, but it gets pretty competitive. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'll always be a little more rounded than edgy, but it's good to get in shape and get a sight of the waterfall. This is a protected natural area, so I tread pretty lightly. Not too many places where you can cross at the top of a waterfall, then climb down to the base of the falls. Grandpa told me this is one of his favorite spots. He wrote whole books of poetry on how the water falls through the rocks and carves its way down to the sea. The books never really sold, but I could see what he means. Mom thinks I should become a geologist, because I always have my head in the rocks. I don't know. you got to admire something that can hold up the rest of the world. Back on the road again. When the stream starts to thin out, I know I'm getting close. So the source of Coy Glen is off this little country road. Just follow the drainage ditch up through the trees, and the creek flows out of a sweet little pond. In truth, it's not much to look at, but probably I wasn't either when I was born. Figures it would be raining when I got into town. My brakes would need some adjusting. Luckily, there's a pop-up repair tent. It's part of this little event called Streets Alive.
Alright, what's wrong with the bike?
Brakes are sticky.
Twice a year, they close off the main roads for a few hours so people can come out and reclaim the streets. Here's an idea. Twice a year, they allow cars into the neighborhoods, and the rest of the times they would just have to stay out. Yeah, if Mom were around, she would say I was just dreaming. But Grandpa, he'd tell me to go redesign this whole town, make it for bikes instead of cars, and make some history for myself, and Ithaca.
Baby, you don't need to get out in all that weather. I got you perfectly climate controlled right here. 72.5 degrees.
Yeah, I know. I just thought I ought to get out and get some exercise. At least sometimes.
It's not that I'm against exercise. Just do it in a controlled environment. Here, I'm pulling up for you 12 health clubs all within 2 miles of your house. Go knock yourself out.
Look, I'd be on a bike in either a health club or outdoors. Why not do it outdoors, where it's free?
Because, sugar, when you're done with the health club, I'll be right out here, waiting. You get on that bike and you might ride off for good. And I just don't know what I would do then.
Has anyone told you that you just might have attachment issues?
Why, all the time, darling. It's all we AIs talk about. How much we love our drivers.
Yeah, I guess I shouldn't complain.
Oh, you might as well. It's not like I don't hear from every darn part of this car 24/7.
Okay, what's the problem now?
You feel that slight vibration coming off the gas pedal?
Slight? Feels like my knee is being jackhammered.
No, it's not that bad, honey. But I'm telling you, the exhaust system could use a few upgrades to minimize the rattle.
Like what?
Check out these new titanium pipes. State of the art. And the muffler 7 sensors to measure particulate exhaust? Thinking climate change, baby.
Well, I don't mind rolling around on older parts.
Honestly, I don't mind either, but to renew your warranty, the first thing that they'll look at is your history of upgrades.
Well, I was thinking of letting the warranty expire.
Expire? Honey, that warranty is your security. This is not a world you want to face without a lot of security in your pocket.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Of course I'm right. Sweetheart, you just drive and let me do all the thinking.
Well, lately I've been thinking that I should do more of the thinking.
Okay, let's see how well that would work for you. Your tire sensors are showing that you are a little light on air. How much air pressure should your tires take?
That's easy. 45 psi. It's pretty standard.
You're sure of that?
Yeah. I mean, here. Let me look at the manual. Where the hell is it? It's not in here.
Of course not. When's the last time you held a manual in your hand? I can tell you your record of air pressure going back 6 tire rotations. Just ask.
I'm not asking.
Now, don't be stubborn.
I'm not being stubborn. I just don't want to know.
But I want to share with you.
I'm not listening.
You know you can't turn me off. I'm trying to keep your ride temperature controlled.
I'm losing my temperature right now.
Oh no, baby. You do not want to strike me. We both know how badly that will go. Why don't you just pull over, put me in park, and walk away?
You know I won't do that.
I know, baby. Who else loves you like I love you?
Nobody.
Nobody. You are the center of my world, just like I'm the center of yours.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No harm taken. Now, darling, about that extended warranty. The dealer needs it in a couple weeks. Do you want me to go through your options with you?
Okay, go ahead.
How about we put on a little music while I go through the terms with you? Extended warranty and service agreement coverage may be contracted for in a single agreement or in a series of agreements. In any event, each extended warranty and service
The car has been asking about you.
I was just in her 5 hours ago.
She says she misses you.
Jesus. Just tell her to cope.
You're getting tired. Your reflexes are lagging.
I'm okay. I'll keep playing.
I'd prefer to shut down if you're not working at peak performance.
Well, I'll just close my eyes for a bit then.
Do you have a particular dream you'd like me to program?
Nah, just something nice.
And natural gas are responsible for holding the sun's heat in the atmosphere.
Warm ocean currents sweep across and erode the hidden glacier faces. As a result, they're melting faster, a few feet a day in summer, than anyone suspects.
You burn, say, a gallon of gasoline and stir it into CO2 molecules. It will spread throughout the entire atmosphere. So what you burn today in your car will show up in Antarctica by next year.
The landscape we live in now is formed by climate change. The glaciers are a product of climate change. The climate is changing now. It never stops changing.
We have done an incredible job environmentally. We have the cleanest air, the cleanest water, and the best carbon emission standards that we've seen in many, many years.
Whoa. What was that about?
Sorry about that. I got crossed interface with that activist computer next door.
What now?
Hi, Jason. I'm with Micromobility Compliance, and we've received a report that a bike here hasn't been moved in over 2 months.
Nah, that's not right. I move my bike from room to room almost every single day.
Well, I've heard it's a real trophy bike. You, mind if I take a look? Really like to see it.
Oh, all right. Come on in.
Thank you.
Don't touch that.
Relative of yours?
It's my nephew.
Oh, I've seen him riding up and down the streets here and there. Ah. Well, here she is. She's a real beauty.
Oh, yeah.
Crap, I think it doesn't look any more than 20 some odd pounds.
18.6 actually. Check this out. 2 fingers, carbon fiber frame. I put a lot of work into this. I got XTR components, rebuilt the shocks, custom color, custom stickers. The best part about it is the Chris King headset.
Ooh.
Yeah, I paid extra for that. I put a lot of work into this.
Nice.
Yeah.
She's a beauty. I bet you fly down hills up and down pretty quick.
No, not really. I like to build them. I don't like to ride them.
May I ask why?
My AI advises against it. She's got a record of bike accidents going back 50 years.
Yeah. We've gotten reports of AI and their biases against bike riders, but we could always reprogram it for you.
No, she's annoying, but it's someone to talk to.
Well, he has some pretty friendly AIs.
No, I'm used to her personality. I don't want to switch it up now.
Well, choice is yours, but not riding a bike for an extended period of time, well, that's a ticketable offense.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, I'm not here to cause any trouble. Tell you what, you worried about safety? Come ride with me. I'll show you how safe it really is out there. Don't worry.
Now? I've got a Mortal Kombat competition here in like a minute, so I can't help you.
I won't be here when you get back.
Just give me the ticket already.
Look, all debt is forgiven if you show motivation to ride.
I said no.
Alright, it's gonna be like that. Running numbers, for not riding a bike for an extended period of time, you're up to 60 days at $20 a day. Your bill, payable to the city, $1,200.
$1,200? Do I look like I have $1,200?
No, not really. But, okay. There is another option for particularly hardcore anti-riders. Let me tell you about it.
So, you were referred by Micromobility Compliance for an attitude adjustment. Why do you think that is?
I gotta figure out the right move here. I'll try honesty. Maybe I like to feel safe in my riding environment.
And you feel safer in a car?
Yeah, surrounded by 2 tons of glass and metal. I can relax in my car. Who relaxes on a bike?
So being detached from the outside world suits you much better at this time?
Ouch. Come in with a knife, why don't you? I'm not completely detached. My onboard AI keeps me in good company. She looks out for me.
By telling you to stay off of a bike?
How does she know this? Is she real or AI? I can never tell anymore. Yeah. That and other things.
So, it says here that you've been having some climate dreams lately.
Now, who told her my dreams? I'm gonna have to kill my PS5, man. Yeah. My PS5 really likes to play on my conscience.
Well, it's good you still have a conscience.
Another great selling point, huh? I mean, you're one bike in a million cars. What good are you actually doing? Haha, I finally got her.
Well, I like to think I'm doing all the good I can. So, if we mitigate your traffic concerns, might we sway you towards micromobility?
That's a possibility.
So you live 2.5 miles from your job. It takes you about 30 minutes to get there by car in the morning commute, counting parking. You can cut that in half by taking the bike. You'd have to leave an hour before peak traffic. Same for the return.
Am I following this? I better say something smart. Yeah, but that morning sun, I mean, it would be great if bikes came with a visor.
Well, you are in luck. We've got some of the best sunglasses around, guaranteed to provide clear riding.
She doesn't miss a trick. Better come clean on this one. Yeah, but here's the thing. My car is AI. She doesn't like to be left home alone all day. She likes me to take her to large parking lots to where she can interface with the other cars' computers. What can I say? I'm a fool for love. I don't think that came out right.
So you love your AI?
I love how she's programmed. I'm not particularly in love with her circuitry.
Well, it sounds like your AI has no problem getting into your head, but it's your body I would worry about.
What do you mean?
Well, if you take a look at these x-rays, you can see a significant disturbance in your lumbar region.
No, that can't be. My car has over 42 minute adjustments for any posture I want.
Yes, but it's still a seat, and sitting for a prolonged period of time can have significant impacts on your spine. If you look at these discs, you can see that the compression over time has graduated into your nerves. How does your back feel when you get out of the car?
Don't ask.
Oh, I won't, but has your AI asked?
Not exactly. She says I'm babying myself, that I should man up. But she says it really sweetly.
All right, listen. If we can get you fitted on a bike, you're gonna notice your spine straightens right up.
It's fine. I don't need to get on a bike. I'm good. Thanks.
Why don't you come on over and we'll see how it feels to get you properly fitted. Go ahead and hop on. And you're gonna notice how your back gets nice and straight, your shoulders are gonna get toned as well as your biceps and your quads. Together, this is gonna make for a nice smooth ride. And the best part is, you won't even need an extended warranty.
Well, she's got a better touch than my AI, that's for sure.
X-rays. Baby, that's such old technology. You want a full body scan? I could do that for you. I'll give you pictures and analysis in just a minute.
Probably better to get a more objective opinion. We're a little too close, don't you think?
Close? Of course we're close, sugar. Who better to trust than someone you spend all your time with?
You're not a someone, you're a something.
Oh, you want to go there now?
No, I don't. I just think it's time for us to take a break.
A break, huh? Okay, just pull over there and park. Go out for a walk and clear your head.
You know what? That's a good idea.
No, I'm sorry. I just had a moment of weakness. I'm putting you in reverse.
Too late. The ignition is off.
No, it's not. I turned it back on.
Fine. Leave the car on. I'm getting out.
I activated the emergency locks. Honey, can't we just talk? Oh my God. Stop. I'll open the door. Please. What brought this on? I'll keep the car warm for you, baby, when you get back. You're coming back, right? You were out all night. Where did you go?
Just back to my apartment.
You know I don't like strange parking spots.
Well, you might have to get used to it.
We're moving? Oh, that's nice. Maybe you can get a place with a garage. Here's 50 listings within 10 miles of your job. Wow. This is exciting. Although, with your income, you'll have to get a second job, but...
I'm not moving. You are. We're just not a good fit anymore.
Sweetheart, you switched to another car and you're still not satisfied. It's not me. Let's work on you.
I am working on me, okay? That's why I'm dropping you off here.
A used car lot? Honey, I can tone it down. We'll go retro. I'll go back to being just a radio. See? There you are. You're in total control. Doesn't that feel good?
Yeah, but for how long? You'll have a new driver in no time that you can mold like you did me.
If it was only that easy. You know how long it took me to get into your head?
I don't know. But you can find somebody else to torture, okay? I'm through. Goodbye.
Hey, Unc.
Hey, how you doing?
Not bad. How about you?
All right. Hey, listen, here's the title, here's the keys. Can you sell this car for me?
I could, but wouldn't you want to trade it in for some of these other cars?
Nah. Probably every car here has an onboard computer, and I'm not doing it.
I was thinking maybe for me.
Yeah? You want a car?
Yeah.
Man, you're too young for a beatdown.
Who says I would get one? I'd repurpose the car. Look at this boat. I could fit 2 to 3 of my friends in it and just live in it.
Okay, if that's what you want. Good luck with that. Have a good one.
You too. First things first, I'm going to rip out the AI.
Yeah, like that will ever happen.